Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys, and today I'm going to give you guys my top 5 likes about my new cars to the channel, welcoming the 2019 E63s. Guys, you already know what to do. Hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys, and good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. So welcome everybody back to the channel. First thing to my whole Boost in Motion family, guys, thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate you guys for your support. And if you're new to the Boost in Motion channel, I am Boost in Motion. I am a current owner of a 2019 E63s. I'm coming from a 2015 C63 W205. So I want to give you guys my honest opinion with my first week with this car, especially that it's secondhand, and I want to give you guys my top 5 things. Let's go, let's jump into it. So, number 1 thing I want to say that I like about going from the C63 to the E63s is the all-wheel drive system. Me owning the C63s W205, one of the biggest letdowns with that car is it wasn't all-wheel drive. Now, for all the rear-wheel drive warriors that like to slide and everything like that, I get it. You guys like to do that stuff. But I live in a northern city, New York City, and we do get snow maybe a week to 2 weeks out of the year. But nonetheless, I don't have open road. We have stoplights over here. And if you want to do any spirited driving, you want to be able to do it in a car that actually takes off at a stoplight. So it does actually dwindle the feeling that the fact that I didn't have that. So this car has a good, intelligent all-wheel drive system, and it gives so much driving confidence. That's number 1. Number 2. The number 2 reason why I would say is that I like particularly about this car is the updated looks. Now, I know that a lot of the newer Mercedes are going with the Panamera grille, and the grille is actually flipped upside down and it has more of an eel look. But I think the looks-wise, this front end is absolutely gorgeous. Now, hopefully I put a picture of my C63s, which had a really sexy, aggressive front end, and this car also delivers that same front end that I love the most too. Look at that. Look at that. I freaking love that. Also, the side profile of the car is typical C63. Typical Mercedes, very similar, and the body proportions are pretty good. What I would say is the rear end with the tips and everything, once again, aggressive rear end definitely adds to the flair of the car, which I also definitely love about the car too, especially if there's 295s in the back. I really wish it were 305. So we're gonna also make a guys, we're also gonna make a dislike video on the top dislikes that I have about my E63s. Now, the third thing I want to sit there and say is this, guys: the interior. Now, hopefully I'll show you guys some nighttime video, but for the daytime video, guys, I love this interior. I really love this interior. I do have the updated steering wheel. Even though they have even a newer updated steering wheel out there, this is like the 2nd gen steering wheel you get on like the 2018, 2019s and up. And then I think 2021, 2022, they even have a newer steering wheel. But I like that this steering wheel is updated and the interior has really good quality. There's a good amount of soft places that you can touch and rest yourself. Also on top of that, including in the interior, I have massaging seats, rapid heating, and there's other specific tech that this car gets, that a beautiful lighting interior that adds to the flair of the car. Hopefully I put a video of that, and it's a nice place to be compared to the C-Class, where I heard a lot more creaks and rattles and I could hear more road noise. This car is really quiet on the interior and has a really that feeling of that higher MSRP feeling of the interior. Especially, you guys love this digital dash. The car has that too, so really love that about the vehicle. Now, remember guys, I'm a car enthusiast, so I like car enthusiast type of things. This car comes equipped with air suspension, and right now it is in its comfort setting, which is pretty much high. It's high enough that you get a lot more ground clearance for what it's worth, and I love that about the air suspension. Now, but I have 3 different settings, and there is some modability into it. I can go down a couple of more millimeters, which will be my regular normal drive height if I wanted to, and then I can go into sport and track mode, which will lower this car all the way down to about, right now you see it has what, about a 3 to 4 finger gap in the front. It will have no gap. This car will go down about 50, I would say 45 to 55 millimeters, which would pretty much, I've been always putting coilovers on cars, and mainly not drop strings, but coilovers on cars, on my cars, because I've owned Infinities in the past. And the fact that I can lower this car and I don't have to spend money on springs or coilovers or anything like that is an accessibility, or I would say a convenience that I really love, and drastically changes the look of the car. I'm also going to probably include some video right here. Also, I want you guys to see something super cool. Let me see if I can do it on video. Let's quickly put the car back in sport, and let's raise the car. Let's see if it starts raising up. And the car is slowly raising, look. Look at that tire gap. The car is literally slowly raising. Now it's a lot higher. Now before, remember, I could have put my hand, I could put my whole hand here now. Now, another thing I want to add is, this is the 5th reason, right? Number 5. For any reviewer that was reviewing this car from 2018, it is now 2022. It's 4 to 5 years later. I got to give you guys my honest opinion. I've had once again, the C63, which came with the same M177 motor, but this one is actually more of a revised motor in the E63s and the GLEs and everything. Because the 1178, I believe, that comes in this car comes with a lower compression ratio motor. Usually low compression ratio motors or low compression motors are much better for boost, and it has a lot stronger pistons. This is from what I've researched in the last 2-3 years about this specific engine compared to the C63 and the GLCs. So this car does come with 600 horsepower from factory, which we do know, and pairing it with an all-wheel drive system, the car definitely is sporty. It does get up and go. And to be honest, the car doesn't feel as heavy as I thought it would be, because it's about 4,400 pounds, and it doesn't feel heavy at all. Is it as nimble on its feet? Yes, because with additional power. So I really do love that this has 600 horsepower on tap when I need it to go. And who would have known that I'd have been able to actually really enjoy a 600 plus horsepower car like this, man. It's super fun. Now, my last thing I want to say, one of the last things I want to say about this car that I do love about it in the first week is interior space. Now, I know I already spoke about the interior looks and the creature comforts and stuff like that, but I really do like the interior space compared to the C-Class. I am 6'1", and I was perfectly fine in the C-Class, but if any of my friends were getting in the car, they're all big guys like me, or tall guys like me, 6 feet and above. Whoever's in the passenger seat, they're good. But whoever's in the back, that C-Class was not cutting it. And the E-Class definitely adds a bit more room to the back to anybody who is about 6 feet or taller with some more comfort. And I do like that. Now, compared to like an S63, which I've been in, which was so much room, it was ridiculous. I think this fills in right between the middle of the C-Class's sportiness, but the luxury of the S63, but then the creature comforts of what's right in the middle. And I think it does that, honestly, quite well. Now, the bonus thing I want to add in this video, in my personal opinion here, is the modability for these cars. These are for the enthusiast people who may care to actually get this car. There's simple tunes that you can do where you just buy it and they'll flash tune. This car can gain between 70 to about 100 horsepower on 91, 93 pump. And it's very easy to do, and it turns this car into a monster. Also, there are transmission tunes and stuff like that that can change the driving feel and the quickness of the transmission. And then finally, for the people who are big dogs, they can change out the turbos on these cars, and they can make between 800 to 1,000 wheel horsepower on upgraded turbos or stock frame turbos with upgraded turbines. And it's super dope that you can actually do this on these cars, even though it'll come at a price. It's crazy that these super sedans can actually make hell of a lot of power out of a 4-door family sedan, guys. I'm super happy and I'm super thankful that I got to to be able to experience a car like this, especially within the first week. So guys, you already know what to do. If you like this video, you like this review, definitely hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. I will be doing content on this car on the channel, but remember, my channel is mainly about reporting the news, automotive news, and also some modding and car enthusiast content too. So it's gonna be a mixed breed of a lot of things. So just definitely tap in the channel if you like that content. Hopefully you guys have hit that like button already. Hopefully you guys watched the ads. I really appreciate you guys for showing your support. You can also add me on boostinmotion on IG and Facebook. Also, you can email boostinmotion@gmail.com. Otherwise than that, guys, I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.